Hey, my name is Jim, and I want to welcome you to my man cave kitchen. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jim, and I want to welcome you to Jim's Man Cave Kitchen. Now, you may have wondered, why are you cooking in the garage all the time? The simple answer is, because I can. Woo! The more complex answer is because I like it out here, for one thing. My mother lives here with me, and she has Alzheimer's, and because of circumstances beyond my control, I have become her primary caretaker. Me being out here gives each of us, it's my escape. It's my escape from the house. And it gives her a sense of independence. I'm not always there in the house over her, watching her, making sure she's okay. So, you know, we both get her a little bit of freedom. She can piddle around in the house without me hovering over her, and I can be out here and leave her alone, although she's not really alone. And it works. It works. I'm out here doing what I love, and that's cooking food. And I'm going to tell you what, Mom is my toughest critic. My toughest critic, yes sir. She has no filter. She will tell you if she don't like something. It's just how it is. Look at that. What? That is so juicy. So tender. Juicy inside. Man, got a nice little bark on it. I'm gonna eat this piece right here. Got a nice smoke flavor. It's tender. It's juicy. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at the juices coming out of there. Can you see that? Oh man, look at the bark on that. Look at the color. I got the salsa done, or the pico de gallo, whatever you want to call it. I want to show it to you. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely wonderful? All the colors, all the brightness, all the freshness. You got the mango, you got the cilantro, you got the tomatoes, the honey, the onions, the lime juice, a little bit of salt. And one thing that I added that I didn't tell you before is sweet banana peppers, because I had them in the fridge. I opened the fridge to get something and there's banana peppers in there. They should go in this salsa. And so they did. Hey boys and girls, we have a special guest in the house. I just tricked her. All the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, please welcome Chef Jamie. This is my daughter. Say hi.
Hi.
Go. My sous chef over here, out of sight of camera. She's camera shy. She can't help it. I used to be camera shy. When I was in college, I had an amazing public speaking teacher. And I was able to work through it and get over it. So, with her advice, plating is not my strong suit. So she's gonna help me plate. I took this out of the smoker last night about 10 o'clock-ish. Had to set an alarm to get up and do it. Fell asleep watching the Cubs game. But you know what? My family is worth it. And I hope yours is too. And not just because they're out here with their saws cleaning up my yard. I like them for real. I want you to look at that. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be good. I want you to look at this. Here's our smoked fajita. You got the brisket. You got the chicken. You got the mango pico de gallo salsa mix up, mash up. You got the jalapenos that were fire roasted that I was gonna put in the corn, but didn't, because my cousin Jimmy the Saint brought over a giant cooler of roasted corn, still on the cob, on the ears. Fantastic. But here we go. Dollop of sour cream to finish it off. Hey everybody, welcome to Jim's ManCave Kitchen. I'm going to show you something. I started my day today getting a new tattoo. Let me show you this right here. So this, it's upside down. I can't bend that way. This is a memorial tattoo to my brother David. This bottom part of the tree is his thumbprint. And the top part of the tree right there is made out of his infant footprints done at the hospital when he was just born. I lost my brother in January. This workspace right here, my brother made this for me as a gift. This is a butcher block. It's underneath of it, it's got folding legs. It folds up. It was made to be portable, so I could carry it around out in the yard or inside or out, because at the time I was raising meat rabbits and I was butchering rabbits out in the yard. So my brother David made this table for me for that purpose. Now it's right here. It doesn't move. This is its permanent home. Well, nothing's permanent. This is its home for right now. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. This reminds me of my brother when he was younger. He would unwrap Christmas presents, him and his buddy Jackie. They would unwrap the Christmas presents, and I just want to say I had nothing to do with this. But they would unwrap Christmas presents ever so carefully to get a peek at everything. And then they would wrap them all back up. And nobody was the wiser. I didn't even know they did this until years later. And they would do this at our house with David's presents. And they would do the same thing at Jackie's house with his presents. That water's just a little bit briny. It's going to be so good. Here they are. My ever-present, I don't know if you can see them, my ever-present live studio audience back here. Look at that. Woo! It's going to be so good. We're going to cook these over charcoal to a nice medium rare Argentina steak rub. Now let me tell you what. If you've never been to an Argentina steakhouse, you need to go. If you love meat like I do, if you're a meatitarian, this is a fantasy dream come true. All you can eat. And they come around, the servers come around, carrying big honking chunks of meat on platters and skewers, and it's stacked tall, and they lean right over your plate and they go and they carve it off right onto your plate. You want another piece? They have pork, they have beef, they have lamb. It's mind blowing. So let's get back to these. That's one thing nice about having these fillets cut 2 inches thick instead of only 1, is they stand up nice. I don't have to worry about holding them there. They got lots of meat, lots of surface area to stand up straight and tall. And besides, who likes a 1-inch steak when you can have 2? Woo! What the heck is compound butter? I'm here to tell you, compound butter is butter and whatever else you want to put in it. Oh my goodness. Let you have a good look at that. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be so good. Yes, sir. Oh, I want you to look at that. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be good. We got a couple small cod fillets. We got a small pile of shrimps right here. And we have some scallops. I love a good scallop. Here's the money shot. Look at that. Look at the sear on them scallops. Ooh, boy. On top of that cauliflower rice, got the cod. There's the yellow squash. A wedge of grilled lemon. And on around to a pile of shrimp. I wish you could smell this. More than that, I wish you could taste it. Hey boys and girls, today is my favorite day of the week. It's Thirsty Thursday. Woohoo! Now you're asking yourself, what the heck is Thirsty Thursday? Thirsty Thursday comes around once a week. Every Thursday, go figure. So, Thirsty Thursday, a bunch of me and a bunch of my friends, we gather together about a mile up the road here from my house. And we hang out, we might have a few drinks, and we bullshit and have a good time and reminisce. So these guys are old friends from the old neighborhood. Some of these guys I've known for over 45 years. How many of you have friends that you've known and still hang out with today for over 45 years? It's a great thing. And I'm gonna bring over the stand mixer. Right here we have, I don't know if you can see that, we have the Garage Aid. See what I did there? It's really a KitchenAid, but we're in the garage. Well, today, boys and girls, we're gonna bake cookies. What? You're gonna bake cookies in the garage? So good. You don't even know. My brother, I can hear him. I can almost hear him screaming at me. Rolling around in his grave. Why? Why would you do that? My brother hated peaches. Yep. At one time he liked peaches. But then he hated them. He had a bad experience as a young man with peach schnapps. So his hatred for peaches is self-induced for sure, but he hated them nonetheless. Peaches, apricots, any similar fruit like that. And here, right here with me as always, come here, with me as always, my two pals here. We have, this is Nova, the big brown dog, and her sidekick over here, Mr. Freckles. Come here, Mr. Freckles. They're always at my feet, patiently waiting for a crumb to drop. You notice here, I have 2 cans of beer. One is to drink, cheers, and one is to pour in this sheet pan. Look at that. Whoo-wee. Look at that cheese, all melty around. Look at these poblanos. I cannot wait to take a bite of one of these poblano peppers. And there's our bell peppers. I'm telling you folks, I'm excited about this one. I'm very, very excited. My daughter Amanda and her friend Nika will tell you a story about when they were teenagers. And after about, I don't know, I think they exaggerate maybe just a little bit. But supposedly the story goes, and I honestly don't recall this particular time, but I made them eat leftover Thanksgiving turkey for a month or something to that effect. And they're like, no, no, please Dad, no more turkey. We want ramen noodles. So I don't know. When they tell this story, it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We're going to stir in 1 cup of beer. You know why we're using beer? I'm so glad you asked. Because real men cook with beer. That's right. We're going to stir this up. I'll tell you a little secret. What to do with the leftover beer. You know, you open a can of beer and you only put a cup of it in your recipe. You drink it. That's the cook's privilege. So to this Drake's mix right down here, I have a cold can of beer. And we're gonna just dump this in here. I can't even wait. So now, you only use a little bit of beer to cook, by all means, drink it. That's your chef's privilege. Local meat market down the road here. And they are absolutely delicious. We're just gonna dump these in this pot. And we're gonna cover them with beer. Because real men cook with beer. Did you know that, Mom? No. Mom didn't know, now she does. Here we go, boys and girls. It's Thirsty Thursday. We got frog legs, we got fish fry, we got slaw, some spicy homemade tartar sauce, and all these boys right here, and lady, I said lady, they're gonna tell you in a minute how damn good it is. From
So good I can't wait.
You can't even wait.
Can't even wait. Can you smell it?
It turned awful quiet in here. Awful quiet.
I give it a 10.
10. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.